Let's take a look at our next drill in our progression of the single arm series, focusing here on our left side. Now, in this version or in this progression of the drill, we're going to have no snorkel, no blades. However, we are still just going to kind of keep fins on just to help with the swimmer's balance and feedback and to kind of just continuously move here through the water. So what we're going to do here is go over our key points and the things that we look for. We'll start here as always with the kick. We absolutely want to see the feet here continue to be pointed, and for a what we just will say is a very natural bend in that knee. We don't want to have that knee bend too high up, because otherwise what we're going to do is going to feel like we're going to be kicking a lot of air if the foot's out of the water, and the same just kind of holds true here if we are under the body. However, what we do want to think about is when we are doing the kick here and that foot is going to be going on its downward path, we do want to be a little bit aggressive with that movement and feel that the legs are going to kick a little bit under the body. The cue or the analogy that we can give the athletes or the swimmers will be like they're kicking a ball. So we have to make sure just that that foot is just nice and strong there as we're moving through the water. Here our swimmer is going to be in a pop position. The non-stroking side is going to be on the side of the body. The opposite side of the hips and shoulders then are down, arm is extended. And what we really want to focus is just rolling through the stroke. So here, this is what we mean. So here the hips and shoulders are popped, the other side is down. Then we're going to take a stroke. We want to see this nice wide recovery. Great job right there. That head here is also staying still. As the hand continues to go over the water, then what we want to see is the hand entering right here in front of the shoulder. Beautiful. And then here, this is what we mean, kind of what that roll through will mean. That means the hips and shoulders are really going to extend, and we've got this great hip-driven line right here by our athlete. As the swimmer needs to take a breath, we have to make sure that we're incorporating and remembering that snapback principle of the head. So kind of here, as our athlete's taking the breath, great head positioning, and then you can see he's making a great effort as that hand is coming up to then return that head to get down and back into the water quickly so we can set up for a really nice catch. One thing we forgot to mention here with the kick previously is that we like to see the feet also continuously stay up at the surface. So we like this white water, boiling water kind of thunder kick. There's a lot of different ways to be able to explain it, but the cue basically all means the same thing. We want to see those feet stay up at the surface just like this, and it's a repeat of each of those steps over the course here of the swim. Important thing here that some swimmers may feel like they bounce a little bit between the lane lines, so we just have to make sure that the entry is going to be in front of the shoulder and that rotation is nice and even so that the body can travel straight as we're going through the water. What we're going to do now is switch that underwater view of the takeoff, and we just kind of want to go through those checks. So here, great job of both feet being nice and pointed. And then again, what we want to watch is on the downward portion of the kick that we can get a little bit more under the body here. So kind of we're barely under here. We probably would like to see this be just probably no more than this line. But as those feet get up, they've got to feel boom. It's a forceful downward kick. Even when we're going easy, we still are going to want to make sure that we're going to be, or a moderate kick, that we're still going to be making sure that we maintain that kick to be then under the body a little bit. We'll switch here then to our return view. And again, we're just going to take a different perspective and take a look for the things that we're looking for. Hand here, nice wide. Beautiful job. Entry here right in front of the shoulder. Head staying nice and steady. Now remember, if you have a young age groupers doing this, the head will stay. We would want to promote that staying up at the surface. Because our athlete here is a little bit older, we like the emphasis just of a little bit of a bow wave here on that upper back. And then we look for legs here. Nice job staying up at the surface. Hips and shoulders here connected. And then as we take a look at the other side, great job right here. Breath nice and low. And then we feel that snap back. Really great job right there by our athlete. And we just keep again kind of repeating those steps. So then what we'll see here is the underwater view. What we want again is just that nice power triangle to be set up. So here, great job again of pushing forward. And then what we look for is this beautiful job right here by our athlete. Great triangle right there is set up for them here. And that's exactly what we want to be able to do. This will help promote that great combination of speed and power as we're going through the water. So great job right there by our athlete. If you found some value out of this, be sure to drop a like and subscribe.